Hello everyone and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes' Devil's Daughter. Let's go back and finish our case that we were working on before. Someone bombed us and we're trying to figure out who it was. Okay, so let's just see where we're at here. Ask Lestrade to approach Jack Cole. Okay, so we're going to Scotland Yard. So this is some mob bossy kind of guy that we gotta go talk to Lestrade about here. I still disguised? No. Well, I mean, I'm a priest. Lestrade's office here.
Mr. Holmes, you're still alive.
For now.
I can tell that that displeases you.
Oh, a faulty deduction for once.
Due to the attempt made on my life, I would like you to apprehend Jack Cole.
All right, Mr. Holmes, we'll apprehend him immediately.
Really?
Inspector, the suspect has been apprehended.
There you are, he's all yours. No need to thank me.
I'm surprised it wasn't like, why should I apprehend this man? It was, you know what? You're Sherlock Holmes. Sure. No, he wouldn't be in the morgue. That wouldn't make any sense. Is he in lockup? Is that Jack Cole?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Okay, YouTube's not loading right
So,
now, everyone. Sorry.
Jack the Hammer Cole, we meet again.
Why am I here?
Oh God, his
Pretend you
eyes.
don't know. You're a suspect in the case of an attempt made on my life.
Rubbish. Just like the old days, eh? Arresting me on suspicion. You've got nothing.
Oh no? How about the revenge for the trouble that I brought to your gang? And also your brother.
Don't you dare mention my brother.
Let's scan this man. What's wrong with your forehead scarring? Fight. I mean, that's some pretty serious scars. Like, oh my God. Like, if you've got scars right there, why aren't you blind? Expensive, okay. Tattoo. Bandit's tattoo. It looks like more like a gambler's tattoo, but that's okay. Oh, self-affected ring with hammer. Self-affected. Sonic ring. What? I don't even. What? Okay, I don't even. Jack. Box training. Had a fist fight. Fist fight. Hammer time. Huh. Validate. Imprecise. Okay. Jack Cole, leader of the Westminster gang and owner of the legal gambling room. His valuable possessions indicate that he is a wealthy man. He has a lifelong connection with fighting. His fist fighter. He is a fist fighter. Jack Cole is a member of the Masons. Okay.
Your brother was hurt. It was a regrettable accident. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. I can hardly be blamed for that.
What? You bastard. You're the one responsible for him becoming a cripple. He was innocent. An accident, you say? Oh, I can't wait for the moment that you get whacked proper.
Quod erat demonstrare.
That's your proof. If I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead already.
Do you know what happened at Baker Street that night?
I do know, but I had nothing to do with it.
And where were you at the time?
I was at my tavern all night long.
I see.
What's this?
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Oh. That's a new thing.
I went to your place and I saw a man with a hair lip arriving to meet with you. What business do you have with him?
Business? He's a regular customer, that's all.
And what about the suitcase that your regular customer brought to you?
What? What are you talking about?
What suitcase are you talking about? Knife, photograph, valuable loot, description of attacker, rally Mohawks. Okay, description of attacker, valuable loot.
Why, the suitcase full of stolen silverware that I found in your secret room?
What? How? You search my room. It's not stolen. I often buy a lot of different things and sell them on after. It's all legal.
Oh. Oh, I believe you.
Sure. Okay, we have some dots to connect. Clues. Blame. Injury threats. Blame. Injury. Here. Jack the Hammer Cole has a strong motive to kill Sherlock Holmes. He wants revenge for his brother, who is severely injured during a police raid organized by Sherlock Holmes. Jack Cole is guilty. No, I'm not so sure. I don't think so. I don't think Jack Cole's guilty at all. Well, I mean, he's definitely guilty, but I don't think he's guilty of this. What's her search archives? The Dart. Okay. Interrogate Jack the Hammer Cole and examine his belongings at Scotland Yard. Oh, his belongings. Very well. Where would his morgue? Where would his belongings be? Evidence room. Alright, there we go.
Personalized thuggery. Oh,
How noble. What is this? Card case? Oh, smoke case.
Expensive cigarettes.
Okay. Findings behind the attempt. Okay, so hopefully we'll go home here. Search up in our archives and hopefully find a new lead to follow. Oh, my laptop's lost internet. Fun. Let's see here. That's weird. No, and oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so because it says every case has multiple different leads it can go, and one is ultimately right.
There's nothing
The other ones are
deceptive in an obvious fact.
mistakes. Stop quoting me. Seriously. Okay. 1888. The Dart.
Here it is.
Sensation. Sherlock Holmes and Scotland Yard have caught the famous Wellworth gang leader, Percy the Dart Fleming. The Wellworth gang were involved in criminal activities including extortion, in addition to operating several brothels, the most famous of which being London's White Swan. The police raid has created significant financial difficulties for the game. The judge has found the Dart guilty and has sentenced him to 7 years in prison. Wait, did we just go in a loop? No, okay, we just have to go question him some more. Okay, let's go question this guy again.
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes.
Good day to
What's
you.
the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Oh wait, no, I was just asking Lestrade about it. Okay.
Lestrade, I have a suspect in our case. It's Percy Fleming. Can you apprehend him?
I'll give the order to the constables.
I guess I'm just so trusted
Inspector, we have
that
the second suspect for you.
Now, just admit that Scotland Yard is looking after you well, eh?
Well, I'd be of little use to you dead.
got him. We're gonna flip the entire room.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. A good day to you, Percy the Dart Fleming.
Huh. It's the flopper.
Flopper. You're aware of what happened at Baker Street the other night. I'd say I'm a little luckier than that.
Well, I don't give a fig.
What were you doing 2 nights ago around 1 AM?
I was at the White Swan.
The White Swan? The brothel that you own? That can't be counted as an alibi.
What do I need an alibi for?
Do you have any business with Jack the Hammer Cole?
I have. He sometimes provides my business with goals. But he's stupid. A hot-headed clown. Yeah. I'd be worried about him if I were you.
Yes?
He told me what you did to his brother, and... well, let's just say he hates you.
Okay, so he's got a scar on the ear. Gang warfare, beaten in childhood. I'm gonna say gang warfare for now. What's this here? Fashion, unwell. Definitely fashion. Look what he's wearing. Elaborate buttons, expensive, and yeah. Westgate prison tattoo, ordinary tattoo. Lots of rings. Numerous rings. I don't even know what that word means. Gang warfare. Yeah, all leads to that. Yeah. Percy Fleming, also known as the Dart, is a leader of the Walworth gang and owner of several brothels. Fleming's business is going well. He's an affluent man. Fleming is a fashionable and eccentric man who takes care of himself. The scar on his face bears witness to his participation in gang warfare. The Dart spent 7 years in Westgate prison and was only recently released.
Does the name Jeremiah ring any bells with you?
It's the first time I've heard it.
Description of the Dart threatened Jeremiah.
How about this threatening letter that bears your name?
Oh, I remember now. A threat? Come on. Just a reminder for him to pay his debts. It's just a small one, and it's a matter of principle.
How do you know him?
Ah, he's always coming around, begging for odd jobs. But he just talks rubbish. He's off his head.
Examine his belongings. God. Are we gonna bring another guy into this?
Looks like encrypted records.
What is this? Poker chip?
A spintria used in the brothels of ancient Rome. Well, that's rather tasteless.
Search archives, I guess, and then we'll find another victim. Or sorry, another suspect. Come on, game. There you go. Okay, let's check some more records.
The text is encrypted. If it's Caesar's shift code, it might be easily deciphered.
Okay. F. What? Oh. None of these look like words. Oh, that one does. Jeremiah.
It's a notebook filled with debts. And Jeremiah's name is on the list.
We're gonna go get Jeremiah now. God. Ooh.
Get into the cab, quickly!
Man. Are you serious? Whoa.
Follow that cab.
Follow that cab. You got it. We don't get a speed chase? Are you kidding? Come on. Come on, man. We gotta like chase like Grand Theft Auto them. YouTube really doesn't want to connect. That's fun. Okay.
I should find a way to get inside.
Oh, God. He said those words without even moving his lips. I shall find a way to get inside.
This Chinese mask is quite ancient. Oh wait, it's just a well-made replica.
Huh. Oh boy. Sherlock Holmes is on the case. Okay, he's coming this way. Now the question is, do I have to avoid him or can I take him out? Because I am a master of karate and a master swordsman. Munchkin door. Okay. This guy's got, I mean, very little security, actually. Okay, so we're gonna just slip by this guy. Okay, so the question is, do I want to check the door? I want to check over here for more evidence. Is there a guy over here? Or is this open space? There he is. No, I think this is just another way we could have gone. So we'll wait for him to pass and go to the gate. Come on, turn around.
It's closed.
Nice. So it looks like you have to go over there anyway.
shut tight.
Darn it.
Something moved.
I heard something.
Something moved.
That was nothing.
Something moved. Something moved.
An ancient Indian ritual knife. Clean it.
Huh?
I think I'll keep it for Lestrade. An ancient Indian ritual knife. Clean it.
God, that was really close. You know, just casually walk over it, you know? Not like if you fall in, you're pretty much dead.
It's closed.
Of course. Blood. Fresh stains, that's not good. Crack. Brute force. Scratches.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
Yeah, he was punched. Probably repeatedly. Okay, where is our way in? There's no, like, front door or anything? Ah. Cutscene time, I think. Yeah. Okay, this is a little bit much. Before it was like, eh. Now it's just, wow. A lot of security. A lot of security. Oh god, 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 oh god.
Ruby, amethyst, and emerald.
Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Something moved.
You saw nothing.
I
You
heard
hear?
something.
You hear?
Cousins out fighting bobbers and
Stop.
stealing antiques.
Move.
What
Stop
do I
getting
heard?
stuck.
That was nothing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Something
god.
moved.
Stop. Move. God, I keep getting stuck. Move.
goes out fighting bombers and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty. Something moved.
No, nothing moved. I assure you.
That was nothing.
Yeah. There you go. Are we safe up here? For the most part? Yeah, I think so. Make a distraction. Another ancient artifact over there. No, 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 no. I want to stay up there. Stop. No! There we go. This one we gotta move fast.
This shape matches part of the uniform of the Greek sentinel. I highly doubt that it's authentic. The sound of a gong will attract guards immediately.
Check out that sound. There's someone there.
Yes. Boom. Agent 221B.
Hey!
What?
No!
Do you not understand? We need evidence?
We need to get out of here.
Okay, well, if we didn't have the right guy, and he didn't try to kill us, he's definitely gonna try to kill us now. We just killed one of his customers. So we just killed the boy. Well, I mean, I didn't. The stupid actor did.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes!
But Holmes! Ollie. Okay. Murder. Orson intentionally killed Jeremiah when he saw Holmes at the Abbey. Fright. Orson feared for his life and killed Jeremiah in self-defense. I just want to see here. Is one of the options he did it? Jack Cole is guilty. Obsessed. Ambush. On purpose. Murder. Attempt. Stolen items. Because I don't think it's Orson. Like, why would Orson do that? Right? Because he was in the house.
It's too risky to go there. It's too...
You gotta go tell the person that the boy is dead. See, I don't think Orson is involved, but I can't. Okay, but I can't ignore the evidence. Okay, but the truth is, where do we go next? I think we should re-talk to the guys at Scotland Yard, telling them that Jeremiah is dead, and see if one of them cares, or the other one, or one of them are like, "Ah, thank God." Because rather than that, I have no other leads to follow.
What? Please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. It makes no sense, right?
Okay. Debts. Threats. Testimonial. There we go. Orson. Testimony that Jeremiah works for Percy the Dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. Orson is lying with the Dart. He stated that Jeremiah was working for Percy the Dart Fleming to lead us on the wrong path. Let's see here. What is this? Concealed traces. Orson's concealed all traces of the crime. Orson Wilde is guilty. Orson Wilde is obsessed with the idea of being Sherlock Holmes. He hired Jeremiah to kill Holmes with the intention of taking over his persona. When the plan failed, Orson Wilde killed Jeremiah as an unnecessary witness. Orson Wilde is a cold-blooded murderer who would not hesitate to sacrifice lives in order to achieve his twisted goals. He must be punished by the law in all its rigor. Orson Wilde is suffering from a dissociative identity disorder. He believes that he is Sherlock Holmes. He should send him to the hospital for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crimes. I don't think he did it. Okay, so let's... The truth. Fright. Coincidence. Help. Actor. Orson is such a talented actor that it is not surprising that his efforts to be Sherlock Holmes lead him into dangerous and strange situations. Just an actor. Murder. No. Okay, right. Attempt. A lie. Jack Cole's guilty. No. Okay, well, let's go talk to those. Actually, no, we have more clues. Problems in prison, threats. Control. It is possible that Percy the Dart Fleming used Jeremiah for his dirty work because of the later's debts. Fleming no longer needs the money back. Money. Jeremiah owns a large sum of money to Percy to Dart the Fleming. That is why. That is the reason for the blackmail. We have one more path. Percy the Fleming is guilty. Okay, so I'm gonna go talk to them one more time here, but I think we have all the paths.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Well, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about? Is this gonna take long? Is this gonna take long?
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Is this gonna take long?
You found it and untwisted all clues in the case. Please proceed to the deduction space and form your conclusion. Okay. Comes down to the decision. So we will, one, make our decision, and then we will look at all of the other decisions, seeing that our original decision was the best decision, or from knowing what the outcome is of our decision if we choose to change our decision. Okay, so I really don't think, if we're biased here, let's go to conclusions. Let's see here, which one lines up the most with evidence? So that, it knocks everything else out. Oh. Actually, the most evidence points that Orson did it. And all the other guys, Cole's like, well, if I kill you, you'd be dead already. Which seems to be the biggest threat that mob bosses are criminals use when they want to kill someone. It's like, if I kill you, nobody would find your body. Okay? It's like, oh, okay then. So we're gonna go with Orson Wilde here. Now the question is, I think we'll try this one out. We'll see. We're doing this straight from the evidence because personally, I don't think he did it, but a lot of evidence points to him, so I have to consider it. Okay, well, let's see here.
Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these superb sights and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson. Holmes, my dear friend, have you finished with your tyranny against me? Can we go home now?
No. Wilde, I know that you're obsessed with this idea of being me. Most regrettably, it ended with your goal of taking my life, which I find rather excessive. You hired Jeremiah to do the most awkward part, my murder, and after that, you made sure to dispose of him.
What? Are you a lunatic? That Jeremiah was a nobody. I'm the only one here who is able to save you.
Yes, and apparently, you are mentally unstable. Therefore, you cannot be held responsible for this.
Me? Unstable? I'm as fit as a flea. A really big flea.
You will receive treatment at an ideal institution, then. Bedlam.
Oh, no! You're just jealous. Jealous of me!
Wow. What is this? Why is it red? Okay. Well, so from that cutscene, it definitely shows he's crazy, okay? For sure. Definitely. Like, oh my god, he's for sure crazy. I was gonna be nice and have him go to the hospital, but it seems that is an unpopular choice, so we're just gonna straight up arrest him. Yeah, because if we think about it, when he stabbed Jeremiah, it wasn't... It was... And he stabbed him immediately. There was no hesitation at all. A normal person would have hesitated before having to stab someone, killing them. But he just... There was no hesitation. Yeah, sure, he was scared, but he just went and stabbed him.
Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these
God, it's
superb
smoky in
sights
here.
and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson.
That's quite enough, Wilde. I know that you were guilty of the attempt made on my life and of the murder of Jeremiah Thorne.
Holmes, you're my best friend. Why are you doing this?
Oh, stop all this. The case is solved.
You came to my house for the sole purpose of taking my life. In addition, you hired Jeremiah to do your dirty work. And when you realized his failure, you murdered him to conceal any traces of the crime.
There's no chance of you avoiding the gallows.
Gallows? Absolutely not. That would mess up my hair.
So wait, all he cares about is his hair. So we did find all the clues. Okay, so it looks like even though the majority of the evidence points to Orson Wilde, or Orson Wilde, or whatever, it does not seem to be the popular choice. So we'll look at the other two here. So I'm thinking it's Fleming, because I really do think the other guy is like, if he wanted me dead, he would have used all of his stuff. He wouldn't just straight up build a bomb and blow me up. He would have just gone out and like he would have done it. He would have gone out and killed me. So, and the Dart just got out of jail, making me think that it was him. Percy the Dart Fleming is guilty of the attempt on Holmes' life. He wanted revenge after his 7 years in prison and his resulting financial problems. Jeremiah is his accomplice. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to the brothel if he disobeyed. Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. So, I'm thinking that this is the correct answer, because I personally didn't think that he was the one who did it. I just clicked it because the most evidence pointed towards him. He almost had twice as many clues point to him doing it. I think the guy's just really, really unlucky.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
77% of people made the same moral choice. Check conclusion. See, normally when you have someone dead to rights, they normally confess. But I mean, that decision is the most popular choice. I especially think it was the Dart, because if we're believing Orson, if I'm telling the truth, he said the kid, or Jeremiah, said he kept talking about it. Absolve Percy Fleming. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Jeremiah played on Percy's ego in order that his debt be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison. I don't think this is even close to the correct answer. But we'll see. Just because it's the most popular choice does not make it the correct choice. It says it's a moral choice, but there is a correct answer. It wasn't like in the first one, where it's you kill the father to save the terrible human being,
Fleming,
or let the father kill the terrible human being.
What?
Only this crime wasn't your initiative. It was Jeremiah Thorne's.
But still,
He reminded you of the old grudge, and he persuaded you to kill me in exchange for the debt you held with him. And you agreed.
He forced
Given
me.
these facts, you can walk free.
That's right. He was the mastermind. He was the one in charge.
Just leave.
Okay, Holmes, you should have let him... You should have let him, finish saying what he was saying. He would have said more. Okay, now we have to do Jack Cole. I still do think it's funny, but I'm looking for a confession here. Jack Cole is abandoned and a danger to society. There is no one to blame for his brother's ill fortune, but Jack Cole still chooses to seek out his revenge. His place is in prison. Just kind of a shame that the dart, if I do end up picking him, which I think I might, depending on what these things say, he just spent 7 years in prison and he's going to be going back for life.
Mr. Cole, I find you guilty of the attempt made on my life.
What? I didn't have anything to do with it.
It's all clear to me. You wish to avenge your brother, who was left crippled by a stray bullet.
That's just your sick imagination.
Jack Cole, you are a menace to society, and I have no doubt that you'll get an appropriate sentence.
You Scotland Yard dogs.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Yeah. Now let's see how absolving him goes here. Okay, and then we have our final thing to look at, and then our final choice. Jack Cole loves his brother and is unable to accept his fate. It is therefore understandable why Cole attempted to kill Sherlock Holmes. He deserves one more chance and should not be sent to prison. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That's a terrible decision. He's like, yeah, just because he can't get over it, he doesn't deserve to go to prison to try because he tried to kill someone. So it's fine, you know, it's fine. If you have a good reason to kill, it's not illegal. It's like, okay.
Mr. Cole, I find you guilty of the attempt made on my life.
What? I didn't have anything to do with it.
It's fortunate that you failed to kill me.
What?
Life was difficult for your brother and his family after he became a crippled man. You vowed to avenge him.
That's just your sick imagination.
I couldn't have prevented it from happening, but I understand your anger. I have decided to release you.
But, really?
I hope our paths never cross again.
Same here.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Less than 1% of people, because that's a really, really, really stupid reason why to let him go. Yeah, see, I get you're angry, so you trying to kill me, you know, it's understandable. So, you know, you have a good day. Bye. But, yeah, we're gonna go with, the dart. Sadly, he's just gonna have to go back to jail. See, before picking, I knew it wasn't Olsen, or Oren, or whatever his name is. Wild. But I really didn't think that it was Jack either, because I really did believe them when he said if he was holding a grudge, like he's holding a grudge, but if he wanted me dead, that I'd be dead, because I think he had a lot more resources, and he wouldn't have used a bomb, because the guy's a fighter, right? He's not the kind of guy that's gonna kill me secretly. He wouldn't want everyone to know that he did it, but he wouldn't do it. He'd do it himself, sort of thing. At least he would be there to do it. He wouldn't just use a bomb. So, yeah. So I didn't think it was either of them. But I didn't look into Jeremy Fleming that much, because we didn't really get much information on him. He kind of just showed up at the end of the case, and then everything lined up. I'm just surprised that everything, well, the majority of the clues point to Wilde, which really makes no sense. I mean, I get he did a lot of things that really slowed us down, but, and he definitely is crazy for sure. But I don't think he's the one that's guilty at all. So goodbye, Percy Fleming.
Percy Fleming, you are charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
I just don't like his dialogue, though. But I definitely think it's the one he did. Percy Fleming is cruel and cold-blooded bandit. He threatened Jeremiah and used him towards his own goals. You have decided to bring Fleming to justice. Check conclusion. Accept decision. Warning, you are about to finish this case. The save files for this case will be removed. Press no if you would like to select another moral choice. Press yes if you agree with the choice you have made and are you ready to start a new chapter. We are ready to start a new chapter. Lock, shock, and 2 smoking detectives. Oh yeah. We'll just have the starting intro
you
here.
simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
Oh my god. Bad road accident. This is more than a bad road
There
accident.
may be injured who need help.
God. Okay, well, before anything gets really exciting, we're going to end the stream right here. So I hope everyone is enjoying my Sherlock Holmes series. I love Sherlock Holmes. He's such a cool guy. If you're really enjoying this series, I think this is our last case that we just started right now. And if you really enjoy it, let me know, because I have a second Sherlock Holmes game. It was made actually before this, but they're not connected, rather than the fact that they're Sherlock Holmes, and same developer, so it should be really good. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.